Hey guys, you need to have a look. Polkadot has never seen its RSI this low. Does this mean it's over for Polkadot? Or is this a perfect buying opportunity? Let's find out in this video. Hi guys, it's River here and welcome back to my channel. But as always, let's do a quick overview of the Elliott wave structure and how I count my waves before we start the main analysis. But feel free to skip this part if you want to. So, we know that in Elliott wave theory, there are 5 waves of motive wave, followed by 3 waves of corrective wave, and that these 5 waves of motive wave can become bigger wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5, while these 3 waves of corrective wave, A, B, C, can become bigger wave 2 and wave 4. But perhaps the most important thing most so-called Elliott wave analysts out there is not showing you is the standard in which they use to count their waves. But in my channel, because I want my viewers to fully understand my analysis, let me show you one of my standards for counting the waves. So, one of those standards is to use moving averages and their death cross and golden cross. For example, if I see a death cross like you see in this red circle over here and over here, this will tell me that a correction has already started and is in the process of making a corrective wave. But if I see a golden cross like you see this green circle over here and over here, this will tell me that a correction is finished and is in the process of making a new motive wave. Now, what this all means is that whenever I see a death cross followed by a golden cross like over here and over here, I would consider these as a signal that wave 2 or wave 4 has finished. So, now that's all explained, let's get right into the main analysis. Alright, so here's the chart for Polkadot, and let's spot all the death cross and golden cross of the 6-hour chart, starting with the low value moving averages to high value moving averages. But first, let's erase all the drawings and change our chart from linear to log so that we can look at the moving averages a little better. Alright, so let's spot all the death cross and the golden cross between gray and yellow moving averages, then yellow and red, and then red and blue. So we have death cross over here between gray and yellow, a golden cross, death, golden, death, golden, death, golden, death, golden, and death. And then a death cross between yellow and red, a golden cross, death cross, and after that, red and blue, another death cross over here. So what this means is that we have wave 1, and this is wave 2 because there's a pair of death and golden cross over here. And this will be wave 3, and this will be wave 4 because there's a pair of death and golden over here. And then wave 5. And then because there's another pair of death cross and a golden cross between yellow and red, that would make this wave, wave 1, because this is a 5 structure wave. And then this would be either wave 2 or A. And then this wave can be either wave 3 or B. But the idea of this wave being wave 2 and this wave being wave 3 is completely invalidated because there is a death cross between red and blue over here. So this wave would no longer be 3 but instead B, and this wave over here would no longer be 2 but wave A, making this structure over here a wave C. And because there is a death cross of red and blue over here, that would make this whole structure a red level wave 2, and the previous wave of this one wave 1 of red level and not a yellow level. And if you have a closer look in the yellow level wave C over here, we know that there is a pair of death and golden over here. So this would be either wave A or 1, B or 2. This current process we're doing right now can be either C or 3. All right, so based on the information we have so far, We know that after this red level wave 2 is finished, we have another red level wave 3 left to play. But the question right now would be, how will the price action play out from here? Well, broadly speaking, I see 3 scenarios that can play out from here. So let me just change this chart from this one, turn on our drawings back again, and then this one. All right. So one of the scenario would be that red level wave 2 is finished over here. Red level wave 2 is finished over here, and we are in the start of red level wave 3 like this. Second scenario would be that yellow level wave C is still in progress with this 3-wave structure of gray level A, B, and C like this. And last scenario would be that wave C of yellow level is still in progress, but not with this 3-wave structure, but instead of 5-wave structure like this. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then wave 5 like this. But because I do not trust the low level wave counts as much as my high level wave counts, let's get some more hints from the other indicators. So let's go to the previous chart of Polkadot and change the time frame from 6 hours to a higher time frame, because indicators have higher hit rates on a higher time frame. And first, let's have a look at the RSI. And when Polkadot fell below $7.30 on May 11th, it managed to make the RSI go all the way down to the oversold level. So if I see Polkadot making lower lows below the $7.30, I wouldn't be expecting the RSI to do the same, but instead I would be expecting RSI to make a higher low instead. Something like this, and expect the RSI to make some bullish divergence. And not only for the RSI, but I would be expecting the same thing for stochastic momentum, where the price action of Polkadot makes lower low below $7.30, but the indicator of stochastic momentum to make a higher low, again forming a bullish divergence over here. Also, if we extend our Fibonacci retracement from the starting point of red level wave 1 to the ending point of red level wave 1, we can see that Polkadot managed to bounce at 0.886 level, which I consider as like the last area of defense where a typical bounce is made after a heavy correction such as this one. And lastly, if you have a look at this pink trend line over here, we can see that every time Polkadot managed to break below this pink trend line and fall into this pink pocket right over here and over here, it was one of the greatest opportunities to buy. So again, gathering all the information such as wave counts and various indicators we have discussed so far, it is likely that red level wave 2 or the price action will likely bottom out here around $10 to maximum of $5.50. And considering that we still have red level wave 3 left to play, I wouldn't mind buying Polkadot any price points below $10. But since this channel is all about safe and sound investment strategies, let's discuss the strategies considering all of the 3 scenarios that we have discussed before. Alright, so let's come back to our strategy chart of Polkadot and turn on our first scenario. Let's have a look. So the first scenario was that red level wave 2 is finished over here and we have started on red level wave 3. And the strategy for this scenario is to buy whenever the price falls below 6-hour red moving average, and the hint is in red level wave 1. So let's have a look at red level wave 1 closely. And if you have a look, every time the price action of Polkadot fell below the red moving average, like over here and over here, it was the chance to buy the dip. So let's say if the price action of red level wave 3 behaved like this gray arrow over here, and the 6-hour red moving average behaves like this way, the price that falls below the red moving average like over here and over here would be the same situation like over here and over here. And that would mean that this 2 point would be a chance to buy the dip. So that's done with scenario 1. Let's have a look at scenario 2. Our second scenario was that yellow level wave C is still in progress with the 3-wave structure of ABC of gray level. And the strategy for this scenario would be to sell 30% of our current Polkadot holding when the price goes above the yellow moving average, and buy back when new low is made with regular bullish divergence formed on RSI and stochastic momentum. So in current moment of time, that price would fall around to $12 to $13.50. If Polkadot falls into this pocket or this red or this yellow box over here, we will sell 30% of our Polkadot and buy back when Polkadot roughly falls below $7. Now, scenario 3. So the scenario 3 was that yellow level wave C is still in progress with its 5-wave structure of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of gray level, hence leaving gray level wave 4 and wave 5 left. And the strategy for this scenario is to sell 15% when the price goes above the 6-hour red moving average in this red box over here, which is around $15.20 to $17.40, and buy back when new low is made with again regular bullish divergence formed on RSI and stochastic momentum. But because I don't expect this scenario 3 to play out as much as scenario 2, I am selling less of my portfolio of Polkadot, reducing from 30% in scenario 2 to 15% in scenario 3. So now that we've discussed all of the scenario, if we were to prepare all of these 3 scenarios, we would have to sell 30% of Polkadot at around $13 to prepare for scenario 2. And then to prepare for scenario 3, we would have to sell 15% of Polkadot at around $16.50 to $17. But if Polkadot managed to break above $20 with a closure with 12-hour candle closure, then I would invalidate scenario 2 and scenario 3. But instead, I would stick with the strategy of scenario 1, which was to buy back Polkadot when the price action falls below the 6-hour red moving average, like over here and over here. But I would invalidate this whole idea of red level wave 3s still being left to play if the price action of Polkadot managed to break below $3.50. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching till the end, and if you got anything out of my video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back with more contents for the next video. So trade safe, and I'll see you in the next video.